Welcome to episode 3 of the B&D Happy Hour.
I'm Bryan.
And I'm Dave. And tonight, we are out and about.
Out and about with Bryan and Dave.
Out and about. Where are we, Bryan?
We are at GLADIO, which is a Mexican-Spanish drinking bar slash restaurant located in the Kokubuncho area of Sendai. And Dave, as you can see, is drinking. What the fuck are you drinking? What is that?
This is a strawberry margarita.
Okay.
And it is delish.
Okay.
Do you like margaritas, Bryan?
No, I'm straight, so I drink beer.
What kind of beer is that?
And this is a Soul beer.
Well, show the people.
This is Soul.
So good.
What are we talking about again? I believe it's drinking culture. Is that correct?
Tonight we're out and about. We're sitting on a patio out here in November to talk to you about drinking culture.
Yeah.
Now, where I come from, a man can enjoy a margarita.
Well,
God damn it.
Where I come from, he cannot. When I first came to Japan, I was surprised because in Canada, when you go out drinking with your guy friends, when you go out drinking with the boys, you drink beer, you drink whiskey, you drink something hard. If I were to order a margarita or a cocktail, as a lot of guys do here in Japan, I would never hear the end of it. I would be made fun of by my friends. Is it the same for you in the U.S.?
It depends, really. Gin and tonics, it's fine. How about
gin and tonics are okay. GT is good times.
GT,
yeah,
right? Good.
No problem.
All
okay.
right.
That's okay.
Margarita, totally okay.
All right.
But then, I mean, once you get to apple-teeny territory,
right?
Mimosa, no.
How about the Long Island iced tea? Is that acceptable?
I think you would be made fun of, but that's because people don't know that it's extremely alcoholic.
It is full of alcohol.
It's good.
And again, that's the thing. A lot of those cocktails, a lot of those mixed drinks are filled with alcohol.
Yeah.
But I think, in this respect, Canada can often, the drinking culture is kind of a hyper masculine culture.
Yeah.
Again, where if you are a straight man out with your guy friends, it's just not acceptable to order something that is pink and has an umbrella in it. You know what I mean?
But that is it because Canadians are not comfortable with their sexuality?
Well, that would be the topic of another episode.
I wonder if it has something to do with the cold weather. Like a lot of cold weather countries, in a lot of cold weather countries, the people drink harsh, rough,
hard alcohol.
Hard
good
alcohol.
point. Yeah, the Russians, right?
Yeah,
Their
Russians,
vodka. Yeah. Okay.
And even Norway, Sweden, Finland, they drink a lot of rough stuff.
With regard to drinking culture, let me ask you another thing. I was really surprised when I first came to Japan. I lived alone, of course, and I started holding house parties in my apartment. And I would invite people over for a party. And I would often tell them, look, the starting time, the time when the party begins, is about 10 p.m. I don't know, 9 p.m., 10 p.m., but it was late. And a lot of my Japanese friends, they were surprised by that because they thought, look, in Japan, we start parties a lot earlier.
Yeah.
That's quite late for us. I mean, they came anyway, but they were surprised by that. We in Canada, you know what we tend to do? If you're in your early 20s, you eat dinner, possibly at home, probably at home, and then you go out, you meet your friends, and you drink. And you don't eat and drink, you just drink.
Yeah.
In Japan, there is a culture of eating and drinking. You go to an izakaya, which is a Japanese-style restaurant. You go to a place and you eat and you drink. Canadians, at least Canadians in their early 20s, don't do that. We just simply drink.
Yeah, no, we do this. We do the same thing. However, I'm sure that if America also had an izakaya culture, it would be different.
All right.
Because tell me that you don't love going to an izakaya,
I
eating
love
and
it.
drinking.
I love izakayas.
Great.
They are fantastic. And I was talking about this with a student today. One thing that I have grown to love about going to a Japanese style izakaya are the private rooms.
Yeah.
You know, in North America, almost anywhere you go, regardless of, you know, whether it's a cheap restaurant or an expensive restaurant or the style of the food, it's always out in the open.
Yeah.
Here in Japan, when you go to a Japanese style izakaya, you have private rooms. So
Nice.
if you go with a small group of people, you can really enjoy yourselves, and you don't have to worry about bothering the people next to you.
Yeah, I feel like privacy is something that's really important to people in Japan.
Yeah.
And there are certain situations where I think it's a bit unnecessary, but having a nice private evening, drinking, eating, it's great. Boy, howdy.
I would agree. We are not in a private room at the moment, however. We are sitting outside on the patio
In
of
November.
GLADIO, again, which is a wonderful Mexican-Spanish drinking bar / restaurant located in the Kokubuncho area
Yep.
of Sendai.
It's delicious. They have great margaritas. And fucking avocado fritz.
Fucking avocado fritz.
GLADIO.
You know, as we sit out here on the balcony and as people walk by, and I can't help but notice how many people have looked at us and commented, "Hey, that's Bryan and Dave from the B&D Happy Hour."
I think they said, hey, look at those two gay guys sitting on the same side of the table.
Right.
Like they're on a date.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm mistaken.
Oh. Oh, maybe one of them said.
Okay, maybe one of them said.
Yeah.
Now, this video series has exploded. Frankly, Dave and I, we can't go anywhere anymore without being recognized.
Which is why we sit on the street. Anyway,
We about ready to wrap this up, or
it's been fun. Keep watching episode 3. We're going to more places, drinking more, eating more. If you want to meet us in person, go to Sendai Sensei. If you have questions or comments about drinking culture, multiculturalism, this margarita, leave it in the comments section below. Like, subscribe. Final thoughts?
none.
Thank you.
Thank you.